Hi everyone, it's Vicky here designing today for Bramble Fox, and I am using the April Fox box. So I have the hello blue skies, the cloud and the sun out to use, and I use all three on my layout. So I have a cute picture of my niece to go with it and from last summer, and so I'm just going with that. So my idea is to just make a nice mixed media background, and I've got these Vicki crayons. I'm just scribbling them onto some plastic, adding some water and dripping them onto my page. And my idea is to dry them in between so that they stay as big splotches, but they were so wet it was taking me quite a long time to dry them with my heat tool, as you can see. So in a moment I soak up some of the excess, give them another little dry, and then go from there. So I think in retrospect, I probably would have done this after I'd done the base packaging technique. You'll see in a second what I mean, but I wanted to do this first because I wanted them to be more subtle underneath, but still show, if that makes any sense. Probably not really. But anyway, I'm moving on to another colour. I've got some yellow, just going to drip that in there, just in the same way, dry it off a bit, squeegee it up. Is that a word? Soak it up. I have no idea. It's late. I'm losing the plot. Here we go. Right, so dry that one off a little bit, and then I'm going to go for a pink as well. So there's no pink in the photo apart from the wristband that she's wearing, but I just like a bit of pink on my layouts, and I know that there are some pink flowers I want to use, so that's why I decided to add this in. Okay, so some more splotches with the pink, and soak those up a bit. And yeah, I think I'm going to roll it again. There we go. So I'm just making sure that they're going to show around my picture. And now it seems weird to do this afterwards, but I wanted to do it because, like I said, I wanted the splotches to stay whole. So I decided to do the packaging technique over the top. I know, I'm strange and backwards, but you know, it's fun. So do some blue, I'm going to do some pink as well, and I'm going to use my brush on that bit of pink because it was, I think it would have gone too far otherwise, and then the packaging technique up there in the corner. So it's gone, there's a little bit of purpley in it where the blue and the pink have overlapped. That I'm happy with that because I've got some blue and purpley in the flowers I'm going to use as well. So that all works, and I've dried that off, and I am just doing a few extra yellow splatters on top because most of my yellow went green, so I thought I would do a bit more yellow on there just to add to the colour. So that's that. I let that dry. I'm not putting this paste on while it's wet. This is sponge sugar from Shimmers, and it's a texture paste which is very shimmery. So I'm pulling out this stencil from Bramble Fox, and it's just got little tiny weeny little squares on it. So I use that just to add a piece where the pink is, a section where the pink is. And I let that dry, and that's nice and sparkly. And then I'm going to start to assemble the layouts. So this is sort of how I want it to look, and I want to pull in some embellishments. So I've got these Bloom Street embellishments by Paige Evans, and I've got some great florals in there. And this is a little butterfly, so I'm going to pull out some of these and use these on the layouts. So first of all, I'm taking the white edge off of the butterfly just because I thought there was a little bit too much there and I wanted to pop him off the page. I'm going to put that up there. And there are plenty of florals, so I'm going to tuck some florals in. They're all different sort of yellows and oranges and pinks and blues, which match in with the colours I've used in the background. This little heart, I've tried to use it on a couple of layouts now, and I did use it already, but when I was doing this layout, I was still trying to make it work. Okay, so that's cute. So I'm going to put some florals there to the side. So I'm pretty happy with how that looks now. And so I'm just going to pull some things off so that I can start to layer up the photo. So I just use a couple of the die cut cards from the Bloom Street collection just to add some layers underneath. See, as always, a lot of the mixed media gets covered over, so you don't see an awful lot of it, but you just sort of see the subtlety of it behind all the embellishments. So just going through to see what will work, and I'm going to start to stick things down fairly soon, I think. What am I doing at the moment? Right, here we go. So I'm going to put the photo on some tissue paper. That really is the end of my tissue paper. I need to get some more. Just to add a bit of extra texture to the page. And I'm going to start to stick the photo onto the journaling cards there. And I'm going to stick the embellishments to the photo because I like the positioning. I don't want those to change. So I'm just going to stick those to the photo. There we go. And then I'm going to pull out the perspective and glue that one down with some strong glue. I'd already taken the plastic off of there, plastic layer on top. Okay, so here we go. So I'm sticking everything down now and trying to figure out where I'm going to put my cloud and my sun. I was going to have it slightly overlapping the photo, but once I put those tags behind it, that didn't really work out. So I'm going to put it just above the photo, slightly tucked under the tag. So it's coming out from the picture. Okay, so I'm going to stick those down just where I was trying them out. I love that sun and cloud combo. That is so cute. They just fit together perfectly and it just looks really sweet on the page. So I think everything's pretty much stuck down now. I think the last thing I'm going to do is a few splatters just to add a bit of extra interest to the page in the blue. There we go. And that is it. Final layout coming up. I hope it inspires you to use your April Fox box. If you have any questions, please do let me know. There are some close-ups here for you to take a look at and to show you the mixed media so that you can see it up close. This has been Vicky for Bramble Fox. Please do subscribe to my channel and the Bramble Fox channel. We'd love to have you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.